Welcome back to M Hood Fishing, everybody. Whoa. So I'm at the culverts. Thought I would come out here and do a quick session here before I go to the river because the traffic is so insane and I need to cross a busy lane of traffic in a truck. I've got Dustin from Who Dat Fishing with me. So what's up is this is the night before the full moon and a cold front is coming in later tonight. It is down in the low 60s right now. Feels nice. I've got my hoodie on, my brand new hoodie by, check that out. Oh, there's fish. There's fish here. This is a Grundon's hoodie. It says B&B Tackle on the back. Later on, like next week or so, end of next week, the 22nd and the 23rd, Grundon's and B&B Tackle here in Belle Chasse, Louisiana are having a tent sale, and I will be there both days, Friday and Saturday, doing a meet and greet. So come down, catch some good deals, get to meet me and hang out. Yeah, you're right, but until then, let's see if the sockeye are biting right here, and then later on we'll do another video and we'll see if the catfish are biting. But I have high hopes about this one here. Come on. We'll start out with a avocado chartreuse triple tail, curly tail. That's my big bites. It's called a triple tail. So we're going to put a crappie bite on. These are the ones by Magic Baits. They change colors when they get wet. Now there's fish breaking the water. This is a good spot for big shad, but I've seen gar, just spotted gar, and we've got condensation coming off the water, so we've got things working, we've got things going on here. I think it might be better tomorrow night, full moon after a front. Not a lot of good fishing always during a full moon, but I've been here before on a full moon after a front, and it was awesome right here. But again, just trying to spend some time, just waste a bit of time, because the traffic is, there's a massive traffic jam, and to get to where we want to go we have to get across it, and it just takes forever. We thought we'd come here and see. We're out all night. Okay, back to the other side. After hanging out for a short amount of time here, my excitement for the night has disintegrated slightly. I'm noticing that the activity that I heard when I first got here, the disturbances, are mostly caused by gar. So it's just how I suspected before, that tomorrow night's going to be better for sockeye here, because we need the front to come through, and at the moment the condensation coming off the water tells me that the water's actually warmer than the air temperature, rather than it being the other way around, right? So we could bang into a sockeye here, but it's slim. Chances will be much higher tomorrow night, and I have to keep reminding myself that this is pretty much the first day without rain after several days with rain. Further down this bayou, I was fishing earlier today for bass at various spots, right? From high up on a drainage ditch to lower down where it all drains into the bayou. Water was really dirty and not much was going on. At least the gar are active up here tonight, right? And I've already had a bite or two from spotted gar. Can you give me another woo? How about another one? Yeah, you're right. We might end up just taking this to the river. I was hoping for good things at this spot. They may still come to be. But this might be one video instead of the 2-video dream. But at least I get to come out here and chill and get a few woos from the trees. Barred owl over there.
After 30-ish, 40-ish minutes.
Yeah, they finally showed themselves.
Nice one.
A few times without running the camera, I had some slaps at the cork, and then I started getting these shy takedowns, and I was like, it's probably gar again. It's probably gar again. But I kept this in the same area, slowly just quivering it, twitching it, shaking it. And finally, yeah, he's not very big, but maybe I can achieve the 2-video dream. Sockeye here, maybe something else somewhere else. Well, it'd be catfish, of course. Yeah, so I am not keeping fish tonight, I don't think, but I don't know. I think I will tomorrow night, but I just wanted to show you how, see the size? That's not a very big crappie, but look at the shoulders, look how thick he is. Yeah. All right, sweetie, get back in there and get bigger. When I was fishing earlier in the day for bass, in that video that I've already scrapped, by the way, because I didn't catch anything and there's no reason to save the footage. I was talking about this front that's coming through tonight, and I mentioned that fishing today, well, earlier today, was kind of like already post cold front style fishing. I was using a shaky head, and the reason why I was saying it felt like it pretty much already is post cold front fishing is because we went through several days of lots of rain. It's possible that this bayou's water temperature shifted, and it most likely did. I mean, if you get a lot of rain and rainwater coming into a body of water, it can affect the temperature. So maybe the water temperature is already coming down, but it is definitely going to be down a lot more by tomorrow night. So maybe that's what's going on. The water temperature is already on the shift, and has been, because we haven't been really banging into sockeye at this particular spot since the last full moon. I haven't, and my friend Kieran hasn't. We've been banging into them at other places that have more of a generous water depth. This water depth is not 10 feet. It is maybe 6 feet. And places with 10 foot or better have been holding sockeye a lot better than places with 6 feet. Like before, tonight, we had a lot of warmer temperatures. So yeah, maybe we'll get another one. But it makes me feel fulfilled that I've at least banged into one, and I got them right where you see this vegetation, right on the edge of it.
I mean, Mark is just out here showing me how to fish tonight.
That's a little bigger. And it's been what? 8 minutes, something like that. Maybe we're not going to get the 2-video dream, because if it gets even better, I'm not going to want to leave. Well, let me hook up my friend. He's not very versed in sockeye fishing, but after hanging out with me for a while, perhaps he will be. You can go back and get bigger.
Mark thinks we're going to be here all night, but
I'm
driving.
What?
I said Mark thinks we're going to be here all night, but I'm driving.
Let me see what you got. try one of these as normal jigging tube. They're hollow. This is the appropriate jig head for a hollow bait opposed to a solid body. They don't work really good on solid bodies. You just, the back end right here is open.
I've got a couple of those possibly in my box actually.
And you just bring the hook through the back, the open back end, and then push it over that bit right there, and you're good to go. That's a
appreciation
salted one too. Put a nibble on it.
Oh, yeah. Back way out there.
Yeah. Just focus on
Along these grasses.
yeah. Fish it slow, like pop and then let it sit. And then pop. Ah! I'm getting him to match my depth. He was fishing a little shallow under that cork. I'm fishing about a little over 2 feet.
There we go.
There we go. Just slowly keep it there, shaking it every now and then. There you go, Dustin. Your first
Sometimes it
sockeye.
just helps to have the proper equipment, I guess, huh?
Yeah, you're right. Okay, way back out there again.
Oh, there we go. Decent size little one. But we're gonna go ahead and let you get a little bit bigger. Thank you, Mark.
You're welcome.
It probably didn't help that this whole time I was wrong depth, wrong everything.
Sometimes it's everything. Change. You're not catching anything, and then you change your depth, and all of a sudden you start catching. Sometimes it's other things. You need to change the color of your bait or the presentation. Sometimes they want something that's got a little more vibration to it, a little more action in the tail. Well, you remember that spot where you just pulled that sockeye out of, I pulled one out. That's where the first one was pulled out.
Yeah. Might have been the same one, honestly.
But you gotta take it easy. You can't just like act like you're fishing for a speckled trout and like violently pop that cork through here. You gotta slow it down, and because these little baits, some of them have so much life to them, you give it one pop and the tail of that bait is going to just keep moving right off that vegetation point again, right where you just had your cork.
Mark up at
And that's even bigger than the second one.
Yes, it is.
Go right back over there.
Go hop in Mark's grave right quick, y'all.
Just keep it right around that. There must be a bunch holding there. Look at the size of this. Settle down. They do get bigger. Black crappie don't get as big as white crappie. And this is a black one. But they do get bigger than this. I'm going to let him get bigger as well.
Not what we came here for, but he is the most angry little guy possible. Didn't even grab my cork. He didn't even grab my hook, went straight for my cork.
Dustin's over there talking to us, spotted gar. Gotcha. Whoa, no, I don't gotcha. Really small. As that moon gets higher in the sky, I think is what's up.
Then we should keep one or two for bait later on.
What? You can't use these as bait.
Can't? Oh, shit, my bad.
Not as cut bait. Nice fighter. But he's not that big. A lot of small ones tonight. Only a couple really that I could call big. But I've seen bigger. And it's not super crazy. There's a lot of lulls in between these bites, but I am thankful that they're here. At first, I was wondering, and now I'm certain tomorrow night will be even better. If you're seeing my face right now in front of the camera, yeah, you're right. You know what I'm about to say. I'm shooting for the 2-video dream. I always like to try and get 2 videos. And this is my second attempt, but my first successful attempt at getting a video. So after this, I'm going to go shoot for another one. I'm going to go to the river. Yeah, you're right. And I'm looking forward to coming back. I think tomorrow night is going to be even better for Sakale. Tomorrow is the actual full moon. And this hoodie, man, is so comfortable, and wow, it's actually made really good. I'm really impressed with it. And it's a good reminder for me to remind you again, later this month, actually next week, the 22nd and the 23rd, is the B&B, and it's the tent sale. As you can tell, I am kind of tired, so wish me luck on the second video. Yeah, you're right. So yeah, come join me at B&B. There'll be a lot of good deals. Yeah, you're right. 22nd, 23rd. All right, I better get out of here before I fall asleep, because I'm actually pretty tired. I've been awake a long time, and I'm gonna go shoot another video. Yeah, you're right. Thanks for watching, liking, sharing, commenting, subscribing, being a member of the channel. Yeah, you're right. I will see you next time.